You guys can see that, right? Yep.
Okay, so Gordon's got all their stockpile of black stormwater pipe for that offsite. This pond down in the lower right, that's technically offsite, is going to hook up to that manhole in the bottom left corner of the pond. This guy here, and they'll take that offsite just north of the property line, down into the landfill, and then cross over onto our property here pretty quick. They get done digging the dog on everything else they're doing. Ted's here now, GTH, and they are working on backfilling the retaining wall over here. So the first 15 foot was on, obviously, the retaining wall subs with their stabilized. You can see it here with a little bit of snow still on it. It's that maroon color just north of the wall. And then the excavator, loader, water truck, all that fun stuff is us doing the rest of that backfill to correct that hill. And then the wall guys are coming around the corner to their stopping point. So under those concrete blankets is the two transformers. That's all your stub ups for the transformers. So the generator is going to sit left of this little path right here, just at the wall. So the generator part will be behind the wall to this inlet drain. We're kind of stuck there with that inlet on that peninsula. So just to the left of that is the inlet drain. See it with the silt fence around it? Actual curb inlet. So from that edge to the right, where your house was, is going to be the generator, and then we're going to double down on the transformers right there. Right? This hill still has to get corrected because it's not yet. Elevation wise, like we're still pretty uphill. So right, roughly where that little mini X is going to be the road. And it goes through the back of the tracks from that mini X to the front of this storm water inlet. Right? So, yeah. And from there down is all the elevation, which will look more like that in elevation, just not as crazy if it gets back up. Look more like that, just a minor version of it. So, walls going up, doing good, back going in, up on the crane path. The pancake panels are going up, hopefully Thursday if we can get trucks in here. With all this crazy wetness from the snow being melted, we've turned this place into a swamp now. We'll get those poured out Thursday. So we'll finish the warehouse out, hopefully in its entirety on Thursday. We should bake out the rest of the day, and then tomorrow they'll make out two in the corner over by customer pickup. Where they're working right now, 73 and 5 or 74 and 5. I don't remember what the sequence is. So we're going to try and get those two popped on Thursday. Rod busters are going to work on these tomorrow also. I don't know how many of them we're going to get down on Thursday's pour, but we should start seeing some rebar here. And then next week we're going along, they're putting all the reveals and fun stuff in the north side of the showroom. So we've got those guys all framed up. So we came in Friday, did a lot of snow removal so they could keep doing this. And I think that's showing off as far as the entire our side's concerned. We've pushed it into piles and done the best we can. Sewer pipe is ending here for right now. If I can get over there. So this west side piece is your sewer. Those go tap into the building, and then they continue one road. So we're not going to do that now, just for the sheer in the crane path, and we don't want to dig up and put those lift stations on the northwest side of the building for the crane path, like it's in the way. So we're flipping over and reverting back to their water line, which is your blue pipe sitting on the deck now. They're marked out. All the excavators and all the fun stuff happening up here is the start of the water line from the loop. And we're going to go ahead and complete that fire loop around the building if the camera catches back up. This is one of those over the under type situations. So city's been out a lot. More stuff is showing up for them every day. We just need to get a handle on it. They've got plenty of pipe and stuff here. We've got plenty of holes. I've got them right now on all those manholes and storm inlets that come up and vertical. They're putting fly over and getting for dirt tomorrow, so we can get all these guys up. Where the cars are up the hill, that whole area is going to drop down 5 feet, and then we're basically blowing it out 60 feet over to where these stakes are, where the guys are walking around. That's where the 4-to-1 is going to pick back up. So this whole piece up the crane path. There you can see the stakes now. So that's the edge of the crane path. 4-to-1 slope it up to that 5-foot lower than bottom of footing, or top of footing technically, because you have a 4-to-1 slope up there too. We'll have that done. We'll get those panels poured off that lower level with the pump. And then the next week, crane should be here. And the week after, we should be lifting, if the weather holds like it's supposed to for the next 10 days. So I just got a typical Houston site right now. I just got to get rid of the water so we can manage it without getting that back. Anybody need to see anything else?
Do you ever think you'd be moving snow to build?
No. No, we're literally, like, I'm getting that big wheel loader up there on the pad just so guys can walk around. It's right now, but tonight, again, it'll be ice. Even if the air temperature is 6, that concrete's going to get a wind, but like, we're literally pushing it into piles so that it can melt away without scratching everything up. But like, me and Jordan walked this to do panel inspection this morning, and all this was ice. And it was just, yeah, it was shit. Like, it was a fun walk going across panel to panel. How these guys are doing it, but yeah, we're blazing past and snow blowing and doing everything we know to do to just try and manage water, cut trees and ditches, and luckily we have the elevation here to get it to move. But
it looks like we're kind of close. We're about ready for racking, aren't we?
Yeah, man, go ahead and order it. Let it fly, baby.
It's ordered. It's going to be here next month, so.
Sweet, substantial completion as soon as your racking's done, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay. Well, I just made one on Partner's Day, so.
Yeah, racking doesn't get in the way.
We don't need a roof.
I agree with that.
It's fine, just bring it out.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can see like everywhere else where people didn't move the snow. I mean, obviously the streets are clear, but parking lots, but like it's just piled up everywhere out here. It's kind of fun to look at from a distance. It's just not fun to deal with in reality.
Yeah.
But we got waylaid. I mean, that was Thursday snow. It's been 5 days. It's still.
Yeah, it's been 50 the last 2 days.
Parker, I think we could plan a trip for the 2nd if you want to go. I got to go later in the month too, but that might be a good week to go down there.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about it and figure something out.
Jeremy said we could stay at his house now that he has enough rooms, so.
Yeah, that's facts. Y'all are more than welcome. Let me know you're coming. I'll cook something good. I have hot tubs here for rich people. That was an Arizona thing. As much as I'm neat here, I don't even know how that would work, to be honest with you. Like, has the above grounds because they have the little lids on them, like underneath their back porches and stuff. To have a pool out here is kind of crazy. I mean, outside of a partnership, you can kind of heat it around.
Oh, that one's got backyard.
There we go. Yeah, I don't know how that would work. Do you drain the pool? Like, does it freeze and pop out of the ground like it would in Houston if you drained it? Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna be here long enough.
Yeah, people just don't have them. The only time you can really do is the above ground hot tub. Even then, you gotta kind of watch it.
I wouldn't doubt it one bit. We said when we woke up it was -3, so it was a little nippy.
All right, well, I think that's it for me.
Good deal.
I like easy.